So Teflon is something that we should not use to cook our foods with. Now, another pot or pan that we should not use would be copper pots and pans. Even though we have a percentage of copper in our bodies, anytime we have an influx or we have an absorbent amount of any metal or anything else that we normally would eat, in other words, if it's too much, it can be bad for our health as well. So too much copper, or any metal for that matter, is detrimental to the human body. It's not supposed to be there in such large quantities. So copper pots and pans being heated for food preparation is not good for us either. And then we have those ceramic covered or coated pans and pots as well. Now, even those ceramics, which are natural 100% ceramics, are good for you, but ceramic coated pots are not. Ceramic coated pots oftentimes break down over a period of time, and then they leach out whatever the base metal or the combination of metals that are contained in that same cookware might happen to be, and it ends up in the food that you're consuming again. And the other thing that you want to stay away with, and this is a big one, aluminum. Pretty inexpensive, pretty easy to clean up, lightweight metal, very abundant on the planet, but aluminum is very neurotoxic. Yes, it's been found through research and from patients to have caused Alzheimer's, Parkinson's disease, and various other types of brain issues. So aluminum is bad, as well as a pot pan to cook with, and that includes aluminum foil. I know a lot of times, we want to bake our potatoes in aluminum foil, or we want to grill outside in the summer months or during the holiday and cover our pots or our dishes up while they're cooking on the grill with aluminum. But guess what? Aluminum, when it is exposed to high heat, it begins to perspire or sweat, and those ions, if you will, begin to absorb into our food, and then guess what? We are getting aluminum in our diet or our food as well. So we don't want that. So what are the substitutes for these things? The things that are naturally safe for us. We can use cast iron pans. They're completely safe for us. We can use stainless steel, food grade stainless steel pots and pans to cook our foods in as well. And we can also use glassware because it doesn't leach out any chemicals or toxins. And then finally, we can use 100% ceramic ware or earthenware cookware. Those 4 things. So those are your substitutes for the bad things. Now, a couple of these items that I just mentioned to you might be a little pricey, but they will last you for many, many years, providing that you take care of them. So if you want to remain healthy, if you want to keep the heavy metals out of your diet, out of your body, and not have to worry about another particular vehicle for causing cancer within you, then avoid the metals and cooking with those metals that I mentioned in the beginning, and replace them with safer metals that are in pots and pans, if you will, made of the earthenware, made of glass, made of pearly stainless steel food grade, and even cast iron pans. This is Brother Teacher. I'm going to leave you a video link in the bottom where they break down, in this particular video, which is a good video I observed on YouTube, that tells you some of the actual chemical names, which I decided to use that link as opposed to me break that down for you. So I'm sure you would enjoy it because it's sort of animated. And think on these things. I wish you the best of health, life, and longevity. Take care of yourselves, take care of your families. And as I always say, Yahweh loves you, and I love you. So long.